Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Rambam, Hilchais Deos Perek Vav. This is Halacha Dalid. Yesterday we spoke about Ve'afta l'recha kamecha, loving your fellow Jew the way you love yourself. Today he writes, Avas Hager, the love that you have for a convert. Sheba v'nichlas tachas kanfei hashchina. He did something remarkable. He left his father's home. He left his people, his nation. He left the way that he was raised and brought up, and he came to be under the wings of the Shekhinah. Shtei mitzvos aseh, there are two positive commandments that you have when you love the ger, when you love a convert. Achas mivneshu bechal reim. Number one, now that he became a Jew, so he's part of reim, of the friends of Ve'afta l'recha kamocha. So there is a mitzvah to love your fellow Jew the way you love yourself, and therefore you have to love the ger for the same reason, because he now is a Jew. Ve'achas mivneshu ger. Secondly, you have to love him because he is a ger, because he's a convert, not because that he's a Jew. The Torah says, love the ger. Since that, and this is an important thing that is brought down in Sefer Chinuch and other places, that a ger always has a bit of a, he's always a little bit self-conscious. He knows that he looks different, he might talk differently, might not look like every other Jew that is from Jewish descent, and therefore when he enters into the shul, when he enters into your home for a Shabbos, when you meet him up by a minyan or the like, or you see him in the restaurant, he has a little bit of self-consciousness because he knows that he looks different and might act and appear differently. And therefore the Torah goes out of his way to say, you must, v'aftem esager, love him extra. Give him extra TLC, extra attention, extra love, to make him feel part of Am Yisrael, which he is dedicating himself to. You were born with the card-carrying card that says you are a member of Klal Yisrael. He was not. And he, with great Mesiras Nefesh and great self-sacrifice and giving up so much in his life, he came under Tachas Kanfei Hashchina. He wasn't born under them, he walked under them, and he pulled himself away from everything to be part of our nation. And therefore, you go out of your way to honor and revere and respect the ger, because they have earned it and they deserve it, and that will give them encouragement, and that will give them self-confidence, and that will make them feel comfortable in Klal Yisrael, which they should. Says the RAMBAM, Tziva al avas hager, we're commanded to love a ger, Tziva al avas shemai, just like we're obligated to love HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shenemar, like it says, V'afta es Hashem Elokecha. It says, love Hashem, your God. And it says over here, V'afta es hager. HaKadosh Baruch Hu atzmo oyev gerim, shenemar v'oyev ger. Hashem himself loves converts, and therefore, if you love HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so then you love what HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves, and you want to make HaKadosh Baruch Hu happy. So since the Rebbeinu Shalom says that he loves gerim, he loves converts, so since that we love Hashem, so we have an obligation to love those things that HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves as well, and that makes Hashem happy, and therefore, love the gerim, love them, give them honor, give them respect, give them a hug, give them a warm feeling that they too belong to Klal Yisrael, and the reason is because they do. With great Mesiras Nefesh, much more than the average Jew, they came to be under the wings of the Shekhinah, therefore they deserve tremendous honor, reverence, and love and respect. And the more that you do that, the more welcome you make them feel, the more you are performing the mitzvah of V'aftem esager, loving the ger. Why? Because you love Hashem, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves them, so we love them as well, and make them part of Hashem's nation. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.